absolutely ridiculous. They'll believe anything. They'll believe anything. Hey, before we start again, I wanted to ask you. My fiance was telling me that in Taiwan, girls like to... How did she say it? She said girls like to ask their boyfriends like strange questions, like,
do you love me?
Yeah, or like if your mum was drowning and I was drowning at the same time, who would you save and stuff like that? Is this true?
I don't ask. I don't know other girls.
But I mean, is it true that this like happens in Taiwan a lot? Because what she said.
But I don't hear this story from my friends, but I heard this story from
the
media.
Interesting. Because she asked me an interesting one. What did she say? She said,
"So, the question?
If me and your mom, as my mom sleep."
No, she asked me. She's like, if your daughter had small boobs and wanted to have a boob job, would you help her? She came to you and said, "Please, Dad, like they're too small. I need bigger." Would you pay? I was like, "Hell no, man."
Or you want her to earn the money by herself, or just no, don't do the surgery?
No, I was like, I'm not going to disagree if that's what you want to do. I'm just not going to pay for it.
You just don't want to pay for it.
Yeah. So then she changed it and she said, well, what happens if her boobs were too big? And it was like a problem. Would you help pay to make them smaller? I thought, well, there maybe, right? Because if it's like causing a real kind of an issue, it's one thing.
I feel like just your girlfriend your fiance is messing up with you. I don't feel like it's a common question. Like, I didn't ask
I'm not
that
saying
with
she
my
said that's the same question.
It's like the common
She just said they're like asking these types of
like
questions.
random question.
Yeah. And then she changed it again. She said, so well, what happens if your son's dick was too small? Like, and he wanted like to have this, because she's trying to do the male-female thing, and she's like, and he wanted to have it like increased. And I was like,
how do you feel?
Like shit, like because they
feel like it's more real to yours.
Well, not so much that, but like I said to her, like there's a purpose behind the penis, right? It needs to be able to work to do a job.
But like it's only like 8 to 10 centimeters. It can work. It can.
Sure. No, I think she was talking about like the micro penis, a little guy. Right? Then what?
Smaller, like 5.
So then she changed it again and she said, but what happens if like his penis is huge and it's like causing some problems?
There might be a problem.
So I said to her, but if you think about it, if I had a son and he's like beast mode, I'd be showing the I'd be showing the neighbors like, hey dude, you gotta come and have a look at this thing. Like, that's my son. Yeah. Like,
so, it would be a problem because his girls will feel.
No, but then I told her, is it no good if I had a son like that? Because can you imagine you're pee and he's young and you're peeing together and he looks at you and he's like, Dad, why is yours so small? I'm like, out the house. Don't come back ever again. So we had this.
Difficult questions to answer.
It's not normal questions. They just make for fun. But I think we're gonna do like a stupid questions like one of.
Oh, you could do a show about that, yeah, because really, yeah. But I don't think it would be good for a guy, right? If like you have a little son, he's a tiny guy and he's got beast mode, and you're looking and you're like, yours is okay, but his is massive. It'd be really hard to deal with as a guy, right?
You're jealous?
Yeah, you'd be like, dude, like something not right here.
The most horrible question: are you really my son?
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah. It's like, because all you can do is the same mom, but is that my sperm?
Yeah, sure. It's like I told you, I heard that statistic, right? Like 1 in every 25 people don't know who their real dad is, or something silly like that. Like, yeah, you start to wonder, like, man, what happened to you? Like, DNA test.
Yeah. Need to check. It doesn't seem right.
No, something's gone wrong.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right. Anyway, let's get back into it. All right.
That's a good question. I gotta use it.
You're gonna ask Paco.
I don't know what you're gonna say, but we just mentioned like kind of similar topics recently.
Always interesting questions.